one day, many years ago, there was a man got on a boat, and he really didn't want to go to Nineveh. And they put out to sea, and the seas got rough. Yep. Those folks back then knew how to figure out some things, and they knew that storm was worse than it should have been. So they went to trying to figure out what in the world's going on here. Well, they found Jonah on the boat. Yeah, Jonah didn't want to do what God wanted him to do. And the waves in the boat, everything got pretty rough. But God really did want Jonah to go to Nineveh. And Jonah told them folks, y'all just got to throw me out of this boat, because until you do, this storm's just going to keep on going, and it's just going to get rougher. Well, Jonah convinced them, and sure enough, they threw him out of the boat. And the next thing you know, God had a big old fish come get him. So Jonah's in the fish now. He's not in the boat anymore. And after a little while, he decided, I don't know how he finally decided it, but I think really God decided it. Yeah, I think God decided to wake him up and see if he wanted to go to Nineveh yet. Well, evidently, Jonah was ready to go this time, and the fish spit him out. Well, Jonah took off. Nineveh was a real big city back in that day, folks. I mean, it was probably the equivalent to New York City or something like that. But it wasn't in the United States, nope, but Jonah was there, and he went to preaching. And the king said, well, this man is telling the truth, and I think we better make some amends. So the king, made the people, do certain things. And God, was real proud of what that king did and the people. And the animals didn't eat, people didn't eat. I mean, these people got real serious. They wanted God to know, that they was going to do what they ought to do. Well, Jonah went up on the hill, sat up there to watch. And you need to read the book of Jonah and find out what God told Jonah. Yeah. And then figure out that the dead are going to be raised. And it's not going to be any questions asked, about, do you want to be raised from the dead? No, the dead will be raised and judged. And most of them are not going to be liking where they wind up after the judgment, simply because they wouldn't submit to God and resist the devil. Yep, folks, that's the main problem that people are having today, that they don't, realize that that's the problem. They don't want to submit to God and resist the devil. They'd just rather believe there ain't no devil and just do whatever they want to do. Whatever feels good, do it. Well, whatever feels good now doing it may get you into something that you wish you had never gotten into. Yep. That's the way it is. This is the last video I'm going to make sitting here. Yep. And I got it in 4 minutes. Yep, sure did.